floor for questions. We'll take questions from the student athletes first so they can get out and sign autographs, please.
Well, I'm awfully proud of our team tonight. Give Tulane a lot of credit. Coach Stockton does a tremendous job. This is the third time now we've played them in 2 years, and we talked about throwing the first punch tonight, which I thought we did the first half, and that's kind of where the game stayed after we punched them the first couple times, and basically it stayed there. You knew they were going to make a run to start the second half. I was disappointed how we came out of the locker room, but I was also excited how we answered it. And I really didn't think about calling timeout when they got it to 2. I just felt like our kids have been that way all year. They're resilient. They know what they need to do, and I thought they answered the bell like a champ. And just really proud of our execution. Wasn't real good offensively the second half, but again, you got to give Tulane credit how hard those kids play. Their point guard, 8 out of 15. We forced her into 7 turnovers, but she only had 1 the second half. And that's typically when, if we're pressuring you and wearing you out a little bit, that's when you can really fold. And you got to give that kid credit. She really played her heart out. 17 offensive boards for them. Again, that's a great indication how hard you're playing. And we had 18. Proud of our free throws, 22 out of 28. And I was proud of how we attacked the rim. Even in transition, we've worked really hard about trying to go get a layup. And I thought tonight we got some. Some we managed to mess up. But, you know, you look up here, you got a junior and 2 freshmen, and only 2 seniors on our team. You got to feel good about our future. I'm so proud of win number 20 against a quality opponent. And how about our crowd tonight, y'all? You just have to give so much credit for those people. There wasn't a free seat in the house. They all came out and supported Mississippi State tonight. Doesn't matter who we're playing. It shouldn't matter who we're playing. You come out and support our girls, and I was just so proud of our fans for coming out, and they were into the game. The environment was electric, and just proud to be a Bulldog. So proud to have the opportunity here, and proud of these young ladies, because it was a heck of a basketball game.
Can you guys talk about coming out and throwing the first punch, hang out like you were playing with a purpose?
Coach told us at the beginning of the game, like, to go out there and throw the first punch and the second punch, and we did that. I think we did a great job with that, but our biggest thing is that we get content after we throw, like, the first few punches or whatever, and then teams come back. So we need to learn it, like, when we put teams away to keep them away.
If memory serves, after they cut it to 2, you guys rotated it around. I think JJ had the pass, or Katia had the pass from the left wing to you on the low block part. Did you sense that that was the beginning of a haymaker or another punch to counter that run that they made? That layup that you hit, did you feel that that was the beginning of some momentum to counter the run that they had to go to?
Was it my first layup?
Second half, when they cut it to 2, we turned the floor and got inside to you. I think it was an and 1.
I didn't.
No.
No,
when it was just a bucket.
45.
It was a bucket.
It was the beginning of a run. You saying her pat?
Yeah. I think it was. I'm sorry.
I thought it was the beginning of a run after we answered with 6 straight to go back up 8. But again, I think that's where this team's been. You know, you got to let them play. Kendra takes a 3. We're up 7. Come down in transition. She's turning loose at 3. But that's the confidence that our kids have right now. I'm screaming, hold it, hold it, hold it for Savannah. She goes in there and lays it in. I look like I'm, you know, an idiot. But she finished. That's one of those no, 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 yes. And so, hey, those kids feel good, though. They've got confidence right now, and they're playing with a really good edge.
Dominique, talk about the start that you got off to. 10 points in probably the first 6 minutes of the game. Just what was working for you early on in this one?
Just finding an open spot, making sure I was ready, just having the confidence to shoot it when I was open.
Martha, when they cut it to 2, what's going through your mind at that point?
That we have to score, score, stop, score. Like, we couldn't give them any more open looks. Like, we knew that they weren't going to go away, so we decided to compete even harder and play harder.
When you see a lead of 10, 12, whatever it was, cut down to that, how do you stay positive at that moment?
I mean, we've done it all year. Like, that's what we do. We always make leads, and then other teams come back, and then we go back again. So I have confidence in us, though, that we're not going to lay down.
Dom, did you sense that it was that you were free and easy? G kind of asked you that at the beginning. So looked like you were hesitating when you had the opening, that you were just free and easy to shoot.
Yeah, I feel like once I got a couple shots to go down, it was a lot more free and easy.
Marvin, could you talk about your game tonight? I mean, just, no problem on your best game, but just talking about what you were able to contribute, 5 blocks and the rebounds.
On defense, I think I did pretty well, but offensively and stuff, I shied away from contact a lot. I missed a lot of shots that I should have made right under the basket, and rebounding-wise, I had 5 rebounds, and that's awful for me. I didn't crash at all, so I'm not happy with my overall performance.
Breanna, you had an offensive rebound and one to cap that run to respond. Can you talk about how you felt your teammates really attacked the glass and really were aggressive with them?
We've been working on rebounding all week, so Coach said, don't just stand behind. So always keep moving, trying to get offensive rebound, put back.
Kind of flying in and swooping in.
Yeah.
Can you just players? Can you just talk about the atmosphere tonight and getting the 20 and then getting a postseason victory, the first since 2010?
I think it was great to play in front of the fans, and I feel like they're great tonight. And it was great to play in front of them, get the 20th win at home.
And getting that postseason victory.
Mm-hmm.
How does that feel to keep this program going in the right direction?
It feels good. It feels like a springboard for our future.
Martha, oh, go ahead.
Martha, can you respond to that question, you being a junior on veterans?
I'm so happy. Like, since I've been here, we haven't been postseason, so this is new for me too, and I'm really proud of the way we played.
Martha, next up, Southern Miss. Obviously, you and Jameer are two of the best players in the state. Does that kind of add some fuel to the fire to show like what you have compared to what she has? Obviously, she took the Gillum away from you this year. Does that add anything to it?
Not at all. I mean, I honestly do think that she deserves Gillum. She's a great player. But, like, they beat us last year, and then we beat them this year, too. So they're a pretty good team. So we have to go in there, like, thinking, like, they're one of, like, the top teams, I guess, that we'd be like, we're going to play this year. So we have to be ready for them.
All right, y'all go sign autographs.
NIT just announced that we will host Southern Miss Monday night at 7 o'clock.
I'm good with Monday.
Monday night at 7 versus Southern Miss here.
Well, you're hosting another one. So talk about that.
Well,
Yeah,
just
more long nights.
yeah, but it does give us an extra day of prep. Obviously, I got a full day tomorrow. I'm gonna go to Jackson, watch 3 of our signees play in the Mississippi-Alabama All-Star game. I'm so excited about that and being able to sit there and watch, you know, three-fifths of that top 20 recruiting class. It's a very rewarding time right now for us, and just giving, you know what, got to give God the glory. I mean, he really continues to bless us, bless these young ladies. They're such good kids. They play their heart out. I'm proud of their effort. Y'all have no idea how hard these kids work, and to see their reward for their effort and in their commitment. It is so hard to do what they do, y'all. To be a student athlete is such a difficult task. To play the style that we play. You know, Bree has a double-double tonight. She gets 10 boards, 13 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, 30 minutes, and all I do is want more. You know, and that kid's a freshman. Her top end is so out of sight, it's not even funny what that kid's going to be able to do for us down the stretch, but down the line. But, you know, I just, you know, just like today in shoot-around, I'm Coach Schaefer, the bad A, you know, because I'm attention to detail, and we're not just going to go through things and, you know, trying to get their attention and realize this is a great opportunity, y'all. That crowd out there, that's what we expect, and then some in the years to come. Every night, I don't care who we're playing, 3-name directional school, University of, it does not matter. You come out and you support Mississippi State. You come support those women, those girls, how hard they play, what they do for us. And the opportunity to host again is really a blessing. I really appreciate our administration stepping up and supporting us in that role.
Can you talk about responding when they cut it to 2? Because there were times in the past year and almost 2 years, that you would have call maybe 2 timeouts in that span to really try to settle. But how much does that speak to the growth in the maturation?
Well, I mean, if we'd stop turning it over, Katia, I think, had 2 turnovers in that stretch, and their turnovers, you can't defend. It's just really frustrating. And again, that's that attention to detail, the getting down and making a decent pass, a good read, not telegraphing it. And your point guard's got to do a better job of that. And again, JJ comes off the bench, she steadies us, she makes free throws down the stretch. We really got a great 2-headed monster there. But really proud of our answer. Go back up 8, 9, whatever it was. Again, I just think this team has grown up right before our eyes all year long. And, it's part of growing up. And, I think we're growing up.
How well do you think that they responded to coming out and throwing that first punch like they did? Because it not only maybe 1 punch, but 2 or 3 punches.
For us in the first half? Oh, yeah. I mean, we go up 10 pretty quick and running out, getting layups, executing, making shots. And, again, our, KG and Dom, they've got to make shots. Dominique goes 3 out of 6, 2 out of 4 from 3. Uncharacteristically, she's 3 out of 6 at the free throw line. Kendra comes off the bench, was 2 out of 3 at halftime, but only went 1 for 8 in the second half. And that, she's better than that. She goes 2 out of 5 from 3. So, our kids have confidence right now. I need our 2 guards to shoot better. They go 6 for 17. That's not good. But, hey, you know what? Adam, we've kind of been like that all year. That position's been a up and down position all year. So, you just got to go get your misses.
Just your thoughts on facing Southern Miss again. I know obviously a lot of work between now and Monday for you to scout them, but you played them last couple of years. Just kind of your impressions of them.
Well, they're probably the 65th team in the NCAA tournament. They probably deserve that and that large. They've played well all year. They've played a good schedule. Joy Lee does a tremendous job. Got one heck of a player. Not just one. They got a bunch. Faulkner's awfully good. That 4 player they got out of junior college that ripped us a new one here, had 27 here against us the first time. She's really good. And so, I'm sure they'll roll in here, footloose and fancy free, nothing to lose, everything to win, and rightfully so. I mean, they're playing well. It's going to be a tough ball game for us. They are a formidable, really, really tough opponent. So I need my crowd back. Our kids will be focused. We'll be ready to play, but you're going against, if you had to seed this tournament, they're one of the top seeds. Because, quite frankly, they probably deserve to be in the Big Dance. They earned it this year.
Any other questions? All right, thank you, Coach.